Do you Argentina, eh? No, I don't do Argentina. Do you Argentina? Yes, I guess. Argentina good export meat. Yeah. Girls Argentina good export. You like, eh? What do you want? Good submissive Latina, do you? Virgin?
Except the thing is, you totally forgot. Ahora pueden llamarse y ver su estado activo y cuando leen los mensajes. That was a crucial part of the message.
Yeah. Absolutely important.
I'm not. Does this even qualify as a conversation? Like,
I mean, yeah, it's like neither of them speak English as a first language. I just don't know what to think of this.
I mean, but the thing is, like, well, I mean, no, I don't do Argentina. I guess question mark. What do you want? Okay, like this person seems to speak it fluently enough to seem intelligent, right? The other, like the person who initiated this, not so much.
Nah, fam.
Just whatever. Okay, this is we're not getting off on the right foot here with this one, so I can't wait to plow into the next.
Yeah. Okay, you read the girl on this one.
Okay.
Hello, princess. I definitely like you, and I know you like me. So what's next?
My dad?
Are you under 18? I wouldn't mind, but why talk to your dad?
How young is too young for you?
According to canon law, anything below 13.
And you're?
42, single, never married. Are you still a virgin?
So you really think this is an appropriate way to start a conversation?
Oh, do you like to play with dolls? Tell me about it. Look, sweetie, I'm a businessman. I have a tight schedule, no time to waste. I earn 6 figures a month. So, do you want to be part of it, yes or not?
Get lost, idiot!
Fuck you, whore!
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. This is okay. This, unfortunately, this one starts a trend. Like, this sets the tone for virtually the rest of the messages that are going to follow. Because there's a singular theme here. The girl is always like in the teens, like, upper teens. The guy is always in his 40s. That will be a constant theme here. And the older they are,
constant. Yeah, but the older they are, the creepier they get.
yeah, and oh my god, it's like they're following a script. I mean, it really is like they're just total NPC behavior here. I mean, I earn 6 figures a month. Okay, wait a minute. I just caught that. 6 figures a month? Are you Bill Gates? Like, kind of like hedging your bets before you break up with Melinda? Like, what's your deal here?
I mean, that or, most probably lying. Because, people like this will say anything.
Well, yeah, of course, but how he so easily comes undone at the very end. One simple get lost, idiot, and it's your fuck you whore.
Just that absolute blow to the pride just totally undoes him.
That's all it is. All right, next one.
All right. Go ahead and you read the dude.
All right. Hi, miss.
Hello.
May I ask you a question?
Okay.
Would you like a real mature man to take care of you?
For real, mate?
I haven't been more serious in my life, provided, of course, that you are still a virgin and are willing to obey your man. At my age, all I want is a cute Catholic babe who's willing to become the mom of my future children. You wouldn't need to love me, but as a Catholic wife, you would be expected to serve your new family. Support, cherish, and respect your husband, and know how to make and keep him happy at night. Are you still there? I like it when hot cuties fight back. Forgot to say, would you be getting a green card? You would be getting a green card and moving to America. How does that sound?
I am blocking you. Don't ever message me again. Adios.
My favorite part of this one, the one that just sticks out to me. You wouldn't need to love me.
Like, what are you after here, bro?
It's like pure. It is a bizarre sort of like traditionalist utilitarianism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lie back and think. In this case, lie back and think of Rome.
Yeah. It's really. It's like the traditionalist sort of mentality becomes just unhinged, loses its sense of charity. It's kind of like St. Paul, right? Without love, I am nothing. And the whole thing of I can do this or that and this and that, but without love, I am nothing. Well, it's like this is like, yeah, we're just gonna pop out some kids, and that's just like the whole deal. But like that's what Jesus wants, right? It's what the church.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're just commies under a different name, basically.
Yes, exactly. I mean that's really all it is. Is it's just like we're serving this institution higher purpose and popping up kids for it, but like there is no, you wouldn't need to love me. There is no charity that runs through this, and so it's like, okay, you're in the church, but like,
Are
I
you
don't
really?
whatever like you might be in the church, but whatever church you're in, I don't think God's there too.
Mm-hmm. His own little mental church or whatever.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. And just that pure assumption at the end. Oh, I forgot to say you would be getting a green card moving to America. How does that sound?
Oh,
Like I'm just lavishing just a great
yeah.
on you.
Yeah, just like my Americanness is the greatest thing that could ever happen to you.
Yeah, we're gonna see that more in another message coming up a lot later on. But let's move on to the next.
Hello, greetings from the US of A. Are you a traditional Catholic lady?
Hello, I consider myself one. How about you?
Soon you will know, but may I ask a few questions to make sure you are good wife material?
Okay.
1. How many kids are you willing to have? 2. Would you be willing to move to the great state of Texas? Yeah! 3. Are you a virgin or have you been used already? 4. Are you willing to take orders from your husband? Or are you a libtard? I'm not sure what he's going for. 5. Are you really Spanish? You look white to me.
I
I mean, it's just. Uh, uh,
No, I absolutely know for certain. Okay, a couple things with this one. This one has really stuck out to me. Okay, so first things first, minor thing. Are you really Spanish? You look white to me. Wait a minute. Like Spanish are Europeans too. Like they might have a slightly darker complexion, like Italians and the Portuguese.
really? Not
But it's like,
really.
yeah, but exactly not really. There's still a lot of pale, Spaniards.
As,
There are.
as a certain someone we both know likes to shriek whenever I bring it up, I'm only a shade darker than you.
Yeah, and it's like, why is it a problem? I mean, it's not. um the real thing here, I know for certain he meant libtrad, not libtard, but libtrad. And I
Mhm.
think the idea here is like it's somebody who's posing as a traditionalist or think they're a traditionalist, but they embrace, so-called liberal concepts like equality between spouses, equality of women. The women actually get to have a say in their own lives. They don't just get to, like be a pure like baby machine automaton. Like, oh, you don't believe in those things? Well, you're a liberal posing as a traditionalist, libtrad. I think that's the idea
This
behind it.
this kind of absolutism is a serious problem in the traditionalist Catholic community. And
Yeah.
you see it with everybody, and everybody falls victim to it at some point, and it takes a great deal of self awareness to snap out of it.
Yeah, once again, I'm going to bring up St. Paul here. I might have faith to move the mountains, but without love, I am nothing. And here, and also especially that invocation of the term liberal, mixed in with the libtrad, and also playing on that pejorative term libtard. It's also kind of that reducing everything to the political. It's like everything is reducible to the political circumstances of today. And it's like, okay, well, wait a minute. If you transcended that and looked at things that are a little bit more perennial, a little bit more eternal, you would see how transient things really are at the moment. And you wouldn't be so willing to bandy about pejoratives like this that are so myopic in the grand scheme of soteriology, of history.
Yeah. I mean, it's really irrelevant, as you're saying, in so many academic terms.
That is my natural environment. I can't restrain myself. I'm 4 beers deep, dude. I mean, like, I'm unfiltered.
That is the way we want it. Anyway, proceeding on, this next one is just sad, really.
I don't remember what it is, so let's take a gander here.
I miss you. My Russian is getting better. I will screenshot tomorrow. Want to play Russian slap game? You slap me, and I slap child into your... Fuck. I have to go. Good night. I'm sorry. I should never talk that way. Oh, you don't say, huh? I miss you. Tell me the truth. Are you still a virgin? Because if I marry you, I have to know I can trust you. I have to know that you love me, and if you love me, you will always tell me the truth. No matter what. Okay? I know how to forgive, but trust is paramount. Christ said that the truth will set you free. Christ is my king, for real. The night ain't a queen. Yeah, I feel you, bud, but dang. Come on.
And then my next...
And what is this? What is this music? Do you know this music?
I didn't listen to it. I probably should have listened to this song ahead of time, but my favorite part of this is how, like, it has the English title, but then slash and then like a bunch of kanji afterwards. Like who is this? I don't know.
Just some hipster garbage, no doubt.
And I'm guessing the artist's name is Lauryn Hill, and then the title's name is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 1998. Rough House. Oh, that sounds like some obscure studio, Rough House Records. Yeah.
This is extremely hipster.
Yeah, but it does look like late 90s, kind of like the weird indie rock alternative kind of garbage. But like this whole string of messages here, I mean, like there wasn't even a woman involved in this, and like for good reason. You slap me and I slap child into your ... Fuck. But you're right, like there's almost nothing to comment on here because he's just so desperate. And like all he wants to do is talk.
Yeah, he's lonely, really.
Yeah, he just reeks of the loneliness, and I'm like, here, like I'm gonna shove this song in your face. Please listen to it. Like, what you think that's gonna like seduce her? Like, oh my god, I listened to some like 1998 garbage, and
yeah, and I totally understand you now.
I have been seduced by your wit and superior aesthetic taste.
God bless him. This one I think deserves the most mercy.
Yeah, it does. It does. So, next one though. Want me to read it?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. I called the monastery and asked if I can become a Benedictine monk. We agreed that I will call them again tomorrow. If I would have just flown to Costa Rica and married you when you were 15, everything would have been perfect, but now I think I have to become a monk. I love you. I have loved you all along, but I have to do this. I keep thinking about you and your perfect breasts, and I need to be thinking about God. Seriously.
So just think about God. I mean, dang, it's kind of easy to pray against lust, but as I think any guy can say if he's being honest with himself, also not really.
Also, not really. Yes. I mean, like, he's this guy's using the scarcity technique, right? Like, I called the monastery and I asked if I can become a Benedictine monk. Like, oh, I'm leaving. I'm going off the market. It's good, bad for you, you know. That's
Oh
exactly
yeah,
what's going
look
on.
at what you're gonna lose.
Well, you know, you wish you had been on this sooner, but okay, married you when you were 15. What is it with these guys wanting to marry women who are below the age of 18? Like, oh, canon law says, you know, you can marry from 13 onwards, so you gotta snag them while they're young. Like,
I
I don't
think
get it here.
I think perversion is drawn to purity because it desires to corrupt it.
Or perversion is drawn to purity because it wishes to be healed.
Possibly.
And I think
That's
that
a
would vary
yeah.
from person to person.
Mhm.
But I mean, I keep thinking about you and you're perfect, woohoo, and I need to be thinking about God. Okay, well, you admit it, but like anybody would know, like just like you said, like, oh, it's easy, but not really. Yeah, I mean, desire can be really difficult to overcome. I mean, you can pray against it all you want, but I mean, it's not necessarily going to go away. You know,
It
God,
requires a continuous act of the will to overcome it.
and there's precisely it. I mean, God can provide you all the grace you know He could possibly shower on you. But I mean, if your free will is not able, or no, if your free will, if you are not willing to use your free will to cooperate with that grace, God's grace isn't going to do a darn thing for you. You have to cooperate with it.
That's what it's all about.
Alrighty. So after so moving on from this guy and his obsession with perfect breasts and God, yoo-hoo, hi baby, thumbs up. Do you like honey?
How old are you?
42. And you?
29.
Do you like to start?
To start what?
FVR. Relationship.
No.
Why? Okay, can I call you and just see you?
Not in the mood to talk.
Why, honey?
Because I don't know you.
Just come to know. I will look after you like my eye.
Why do you like me?
It's God's wish. As soon as I prayed and saw you, my heart opened and I felt the feelings of love at first sight.
Well, you don't know me. And what could you offer?
What you mean? What do you want?
What could you offer in the relationship? You
Anything.
retard.
Anything you licked. Like, tell me, are you satisfied?
I'm broke and I don't have a job.
How I help you? Do you want financial stuff? Okay, I will do.
This is just the stereotypical Asian dude hitting on an American woman.
It's
Like
sad.
like 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 dead ass. That's all it is. Like he's trying, and this might work in East Asia, but you got to ask, why isn't it working for him?
Yeah. Also, I mean, like, other than his longest message was like, as soon as I prayed, and saw you. It's like everything he says is in like 3 words. He's like, dude, spit it out. Come on. I mean, like, yeah, okay, English second language. I can forgive. Sure, I understand.
Yeah,
But like,
definitely not a good command of the language.
yeah, definitely not. Um, and what could you offer? Anything. How about a good conversation? Obviously not that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of sad. This one's kind of mild cringe. Like, sorry, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
like
just
sort yourself out and see to your own people.
precisely. So, how are you?
Doing all right.
Are you okay for my life partner? Just okay and nice, my dear.
What are you saying? Are you proposing marriage to me or what?
Yes to you.
That was all of that one.
Oh yeah, that was actually all of them. I don't think you realized like that didn't fade into the next one. Those are 2 different threads.
Yeah. Uh,
All right. Fine. What are you doing?
Watching TV.
What do you do? Why is she not replying to my message?
I don't have a job.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I want to marry you, so I like it very much.
So I like it very much. I mean, what about her? That's just again.
But see, my favorite thing of this, why is she not replying to my message? Dude, Google's that way. Like, this isn't Google, bro. Like, you gotta go search for that elsewhere.
Yeah, it's just like he asks in the chat that question.
What, rhetorical message to God or something like that? Why is she not replying to my message? Why won't you hear my cries? I want to marry you, so I like it very much. What's it?
Sex, presumably.
I actually hadn't thought about that. Gotta get your mind out of the gutter, dude. Like, I'm so much purer than you. Oh my gosh.
You're just so much more righteous than me, and I can't stand it.
Oh, you have no idea. Speaking of righteous, let's talk about here.
Oh, this one's probably my favorite. I'll read him.
Okay. All right. Doing well. How are you doing?
Great. Call me.
Why?
You are a scammer.
Ha ha ha. Hell no. I'm not a scammer.
Don't text me again.
I don't know why, because she wouldn't answer the video chat. Like, okay, people aren't comfortable that there's a boundary here, dude. Like, you got to be comfortable enough to do this. And all of a sudden, they're like, oh, she doesn't answer the video chat. She's a scammer. What does it even mean to be a scammer? Like, in the first place, like, don't text me again. You called her out, buddy. I promised you.
Yeah, that's just how this works. Okay. That actually wasn't the one I was thinking of. This next one is the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What about the kids?
You might be confusing me with someone else because I don't have any kids.
No, baby. You have not been talking to me for a long time now.
It's because I'm not romantically interested in you.
So I was thinking about you. I'm so sorry, baby. Let's chat on Hangouts. Why, baby? What happened? I always think of making you happy. Just want to hear from you. I just want to hear your voice.
Someone else. I wish you the best.
Baby is not what you think. Why wishing me the best? You made me love you. You also said that you really love me. What have I done to you? I'm not ready to live you. I'm not ready to live you for anyone. Baby, please, I'm really in love with you already, heart.
You made me love you. No, I didn't. You also said that you really loved me. Ha ha ha. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I have never said that I love you.
Okay, baby. So you don't want me again? Again?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Again? Oh. Okay, wait. Oh my God, the whole thing insinuating. You also said that you really love me. What are you trying to like gaslight her or something? Like you said
Just
it.
about to say that, yeah.
Oh, she's like really straight line here. I mean, she's just being upfront and honest, and that's perfectly fine. But all of a sudden, he's just over here like fawning and like beating himself over the head,
And just not getting the message overall.
while his linguistic abilities slowly deteriorate as well, and the amount of emojis also drastically increases.
Yeah. Wherever emojis increase, IQ decreases.
that is a good rule.
Emojis are anathema to intelligence.
Yes, that's why they are meant to be used ironically.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I was wrong, and again, I was jumping the gun. This one is my favorite.
Okay. I know. Okay, I can see why. All right, I'll do the chick. All right. Eating.
Okay, what are you eating? My good friend, please. I have to say this. I am having love feeling for you. Please, my love. I will like you to be my wife.
Who's eating chicken noodle soup? Oh wow, I don't know what to say.
Please say something. I'm serious about it. and I mean every word that came out from my mouth.
I accept your proposal.
Like, are you serious?
You're very handsome.
Thanks, but you are so beautiful than me. So beautiful than me. I bless the day I found you.
I love you so, so much.
I love you too, honey. Oh, I will like you to send me your photos, please.
You first.
Okay. Okay, and he sends a picture of a US Navy sailor.
Yes.
This this nigga in the photo is not him, okay? And we will see.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, and we will see further on why this is the case. Anyway, Senor.
Picture.
Wow, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. My heart is beating for you. I promise to love you from this day upwards. I will not fail you. I give you all my trust.
When will I see you?
When will you like to see me?
As soon as possible. Are you there?
Okay, I have few months to stay in Sofia, Bulgaria, which I'll be coming back as soon as possible, as you said. Okay, so he sends a picture of a U.S. Navy sailor, and he says he's in Sofia, which happens to be if I'm not mistaken, it's the capital of Bulgaria, but it is like 300 miles inland. I do not believe for an instant that there is a single sailor in the U.S. Navy who has any business in Sofia, Bulgaria, at any business on business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. And also the grammar indicates that English is not his first language. If he was a Navy sailor in the US Navy, I mean, English would be his first language. So you are from Sofia, Bulgaria.
I'm here, honey. But, honey, I would like you to build your trust in me, okay?
Okay.
That's why we need to trust ourselves and believe on what we can do for each other. And the main thing here is that I would like to hear your voice.
Gotta tell you the truth. I'm not in love with you, nor do I want to see you because you're obviously a scammer. So I was having some fun with you. So goodbye.
I do thank that lady for giving us this entertainment. Because, I mean, this guy is like, if he was a real person doing this in actual honesty, he would be saying some pretty decent stuff, I gotta say.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's sad because, at least by Western standards, this guy totally lacks any sense of nuance. Upfront and honest, but somewhat superficial at the same time. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, you don't get the sense that this guy's being dishonest, except for, faking his profile picture, making it, a handsome Navy sailor in the U.S. Navy. And that right there is what disqualifies him, because, I mean, he's straight up lying about how he looks. So when you combine that giant lie of his profile picture with everything he said that is upfront and seemingly wholesome, it just turns into desperation.
Yeah, crumbles into dust.
So I almost feel bad for him, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, without the woman to lead him on, we wouldn't have this to joke about. So good job for your cruelty. Thank you. Oh, here's where it starts to get nasty, folks.
Yep. Hey, babe, how's it going? I hear Quebec is full of nice Catholic nymphs. Is that true?
I beg your pardon?
Have you ever traveled to America? Your man here is from the state of Mississippi. But if the Lord's willing, I'll gladly drive up there if that means me driving back to Trump country with you. Have you ever been told you're as pretty as a peach? Ugh.
Is tu vrai au fond?
I'm gonna marry you one day, sweet pay, and you can teach me all the French you want. If you miss Quebec, I can drive to Louisiana once in a while. Lots of them niggers over in New Orleans still speak some French Creole.
Are you Catholic? How old are you?
Your ditty here is 45. and born and raised Catholic, all right. A dubious claim at best. And you, ma'am?
19?
Well, I declare you will be my wife. Over here, you'll never feel the cold y'all have up there. Not only is the weather hot, but your man here would keep you warm, baby. Are you still innocent, or has a French baker already presented you with his baguette? I gotta ask, when you want something, can't never could, you know? What's that even mean? But it doesn't matter. If you come here, I'll make sure you sweat more than a hooker in church.
Qu'il? Vous avez besoin de Dieu dans votre vie. Allez-vous trouver un prêtre et allez-vous confesser?
Hold your horses right there, ma'am. I might have the mouth of a sailor, but I am a good Catholic, all right. Quit your being ugly and speak English, okay?
Please, not more messages. I will block you now. Bacane.
I mean, dang, this is just absolutely
Oh,
a corruption of my beloved Southern gentleman culture.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, this is exactly the case. And I just can't tell for sure if this guy is seriously from Mississippi or not.
I can't tell if this guy is serious, period. I mean, like, look, I hear Quebec is full of nice Catholic nymphs. Who starts a conversation that way? But the best part where he's like, you've reached troll levels here. Are you still innocent, or has a French baker already presented you with his baguette? I'm sorry. I'm like,
That's the most ridiculous line in the human history.
Oh, the sheer ridiculousness of it. I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, I'm laughing at this guy, but like, I don't know if he's serious or not.
It's just so hard to tell. And you can, another funny point here is that he obviously used Google Translate there to translate whatever she said, and then protest that, oh, he's a good Catholic, all right.
Well, see, the thing is, no, actually, I think he didn't bother to even translate it. I think this girl is like yelling at him in French because she kind of wants to remain distant, right? And then he decides to be like, "Oh, I'm an American. I don't need to speak, anything other than English." So he's just gonna like rub in her face, right? Quit being ugly and speak English, okay? Like, oh, you're speaking French. That's an inferior language. I will basically, bang you up to my level. Just come down to Mississippi with me.
Yeah. I wonder what that homosexual French philosopher, what was his name again?
Oh, Marquis de Sade?
No, not him.
No, of course not. Michel Foucault.
Yeah, him. I wonder what he would say about this conversation.
Oh my gosh. He would have a lot to say, but he'd probably laugh a lot first.
Oh yeah.
Mauvais poisson. Oh man, it's been so long since I took French in high school. I can't. It was only 1 year though. Can't read this all the way through. I really want to know what she said.
Huh?
I really want to know what she said though.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. Here it comes.
This one is the worst. The worst one.
This man is the worst offender.
Oh yeah. Hey, are you really Russian?
Yes. 50%. Why?
Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Read it.
Don't be upset. I just want to make sure. That's all.
Thumbs up.
I saw some of your photos.
Question mark?
I shouldn't be saying this, but damn,
Stop causing global warming, girl. Girls like you shouldn't be allowed to visit Siberia. You know why?
Question mark?
We don't need a new ocean after that ice melts. LOL.
Really?
You don't want to start a penguinocost once they all die. LOL.
Question mark?
Oh, dang. Uh, oh no, this is giving me AIDS.
Oh,
You know, penguin plus Holocaust equals penguinocost. LOL. Masterful comedy.
there are 0 penguins in Siberia except at zoos. They live in the South Pole, not here.
Girl, you need some tips for improving your sense of humor. I read you're 19. I'm 49. Shit. I hope you don't mind, but I can teach you plenty of things.
Excuse me, but where are you from and why are you contacting me? How did you find me?
I'm from California, USA, and I want to meet you. Damn. I'm dying. Help. Uh, I saw your profile in the group. I hope you don't mind. Would you like to move here? I could take you to Disney every weekend if you want.
No thanks.
Or we can take Disney home and you can be my Minnie Mouse. LOL. Girl, that humor. I guess no one is perfect because otherwise you are a goddess. Damn, girl. Damn. Those eyes, though. I
Say it.
would let Putin rape me if that's what it takes to marry you. Okay, I have to retract my previous statement. This is the dumbest line ever.
Oh, this man. I mean, like this, unfortunately, I feel like this guy is not a troll. Like he is just naturally offensive at this point. And I mean, I like, yeah, sure, I'll read the rest of it. You are the reason so many people don't like your country. So many idiotic messages. Please leave me alone.
Girl, come on. Is it true that in Soviet Russia you don't fuck girls? Girls fuck you.
Despicable. Stupid Western liberal. Muted and reported.
People, it only gets worse from here.
Oh my gosh.
Only gets worse from here. Yet
We're
another
gonna have a
one.
second appearance of the same. No. Yeah. But this guy just like he's complaining about her sense of humor when he doesn't have one himself. And then I saw some of your photos. He sends her own photo. Who does that?
Creep, bro.
I am 9. You are 19. I am 20 or 9. I'm sorry. God, numbers. You are 19. I am 49. Okay. Like, once again, this thread comes up. Just the sheer desperation. Like, what makes people think this is acceptable?
Anyway, let's proceed here with Mr. Slick here.
All right. Round 2.
Christ made me the bread of life, but you're the butter.
I don't like jokes involving Christ, and I think it is inappropriate.
Darn straight. Huh. I always wanted a Josephite marriage until I met you. Got a question though.
Eh?
I hear you come from Chile. So how come your last name is not Perez, Garcia or Lopez.
Judge Judy. OMG, seriously.
Chris wants us to be fishers of men. But I took that a step further and began fishing for hot chicks too. Ugh, the slime. Well, unless your opa was cleaning up Poland back in the 30s, 40s from bankers, if you know what I mean.
If you're a Catholic, you should go to confession.
Oh, I bet a hot babe like you lives in the confessional. And when you come out, the priest needs some confession too. Damn, girl, you are so hot. And I am as Catholic as they come. So you don't have to worry about that. You are the embodiment of one of the 7 deadly sins, girl.
Oh my gosh.
But it don't end there, y'all. It don't end there.
Oh no. Oh no, there's more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read this guy this time.
Okay. Sorry, wrong pick, lol.
Say that again, babe.
I didn't mean to take a selfie.
Was it a selfie that would make me need to go to confession next week?
No, it was me in my chair. I've never taken pics like that before.
There is always a first time.
What do you mean, like noobs? You're the first Catholic who's ever mentioned that.
Damn, girl. You know. I hope you don't mind me asking, but have you been deflowered yet?
No. No, I've never had a BF or any of that.
Want to know a secret?
I mean, at this point, why not?
I used to date a girl from my parish. She was 14 and wanted a sugar daddy. And damn, she loved me, but her family moved to the East Coast.
Oh, wow.
I would take her to confession every other week. She was a devil.
Were her parents okay with it?
Bought Dad a truck and the man was happy.
Wow, good for you, I guess.
Do you drink soda? Because you look so delicious.
Oh.
Oh.
God help us all.
Oh god, I mean he just devolved into pure cringe with this one. I mean,
No, beyond cringe. This is just like depravity of the worst order.
oh god, doing that voice made me lightheaded. Oh,
Yeah.
have you been deflowered yet? Who? Okay, and who phrases it like that? Please. Please.
Yeah. It's like such a personal question too.
Well, I mean, obviously, and okay,
Yeah.
I really want to know about this last so-called relationship. She was 14. Won't tell us how old you were at the time, but bought Dad a truck and the man was happy. So I'll trade a truck for your daughter, who's 14. Okay, like, did this even really happen? Like,
That's a really good question. Like I don't want to believe that it did, and yet part of me is kind of very worried that it did.
okay, if we can somehow verify like that this actually happened, like, okay, who do we call to give an anonymous tip?
Yeah. Yeah. Good question.
Oh
Good question.
man.
But that's not what we're here to do. We're just here to extract whatever humor is to be extracted from this awful terribleness.
Jeez. Repeat offender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. Well, beer number 4 is coming back to haunt me, but let's move on to the next.
Yeah, okay, so we're at the last one now. This one really takes a turn for the bizarre. Like,
This guy is just messing around, but in like the weirdest way possible.
Yeah. Oh boy. You want to read him? Do I? What do you want?
I'll read him, sure.
All right.
Actually, no, I changed my mind. You read him.
All right. Hi, you're a trad. Awesome.
Yes, I am.
I must have found you on a Catholic FB dating group.
Well, isn't that coincidence?
How's life in Jersey?
Fine. Egg.
You're definitely a lesbian.
Excuse me?
And here we get the retribution from the moderator of the group. That's kind of what I'm guessing here. Don't know for sure, but
Yeah, most definitely. Hello. Would you please explain to me why another lady is complaining that you asked if she was a lesbian?
I'm a horrible person.
But why? I mean, why ask, are you a lesbian? What's the point of asking that? Be honest with me.
I wanted to hurt her feelings. Why else? You're probably gay also. Oh,
Why would you want to hurt her feelings? Why are you saying that?
just trying to hurt your feelings. Oh.
Yes, but why? What did I do to you that you would want to hurt my feelings? I think I deserve an answer. I was always polite to you. I mean, yeah, she was.
Bitch, please! You Catholic women are no different from any other women.
You should look for help, both from a priest and a psychiatrist. Solid
Yeah.
advice.
Yes. Oh well, priests have never had any time for me, and the meds I'm on barely work.
Are you really a Catholic? Or you made that up as well?
Raised and confirmed, even went to TLM Easter Mass this past Sunday.
Then why are you acting in such a sinful and hateful way toward your fellow Catholics?
In the end, you've paid more attention to me today than at any other point. If that's all I can ask for, then so be it. If I have to be a sinful asshole to get some attention, then so be it. It's not like God can take any more from me than what he's already taken.
Oh no! I mean, that is the most pathetic thing.
Oh.
What do you even say to that? Like that guy doesn't want help anymore, really.
No, this guy is, he doesn't, I feel like he kind of doesn't know what he's doing, but at the same time, he's almost here to be pathetic. He like is here to consciously be pathetic on display to cause confusion for attention. I don't know what his deal is, but like it's I don't know.
Yeah. I would dare say, I hazard a guess, that he is exemplifying Dostoevsky's Underground Man here.
I admit I haven't read it, so explain to me.
Just the Underground Man being a pathetic figure, absolutely reveling in his patheticness.
I see. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, he won't answer any of the moderators' questions. Like the insult was out of left field. He and then he mentions how the moderators paid attention to him, and then it's like, if I have to be sinful to get some attention, he uses the term "so be it" twice, and it's like, I think that sums it up. This "so be it" kind of attitude of like, I'm gonna choose not to have any control, and just I'm gonna spout off at the mouth, whatever comes to mind, and just whatever happens, and that's going to be my entertainment for the evening, and I'm going to feel terrible afterwards, but oh well, this is how it goes.
Yeah, and he has abdicated all responsibility for it.
Yes. So, just, I mean, especially that insult, like, oh, we're going to have a normal conversation. How's life in Jersey? Fine, I guess. You're definitely a lesbian, but why? Like,
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. But, none of this makes any sense, really.
and so we started with pure rationality with, you do Argentina, yes? And we ended with, you're definitely a lesbian, just out of left field.
Yeah.
And so we dissolve back into the unconscious id.
Catholic dating, everyone. A psychological tour de force.
Oh, just a few little case studies of what happens when traditionalists like lose their brains.
Mm.
Oh boy! All
Also
right.
proof that you don't have to be, that you can be quite depraved and still call yourself a traditionalist. Like, traditionalism does not make you holy in and of itself.
No, and it will not keep you sane either.
Most definitively not.
Oh,
You know how Jordan Peterson once said that Catholics are actually the most sane people around?
yes, actually, I do kind of remember that.
Yeah, I think he would be rethinking that some after reading some of this. But of course, at the same time, I think he was also really meaning that Catholicism, when genuinely practiced and actually obeyed and adhered to, makes you the sanest person around.
Yes, yes. Because it's really hard. I mean, it's one thing to judge Catholicism in and of itself, to judge a religion, any religion in and of itself. A totally different matter to judge its followers.
Mm-hmm.
And like a third matter to judge the relationship between the followers and the religion. Because you're still talking, even if you're talking about, devoted Catholics, devout, Eastern Orthodox, Methodists, Lutherans, Muslims, Jews, Hindus. I don't care. It's like they're still part of like this rowdy, insane, depraved species called the human race, no matter what. And so they're going to bring that to the table no matter what religion they join. And so Catholicism is no different in that respect. So it's like you're going to have to acknowledge the fact that people are bringing all of their neuroticism, all of their perversion, all of their trauma, sadness, whatever, to the table when they become Catholic. And then you have to ask, where is that going to lead them in the church? And what are they going to take from the church? What are they going to see within it? How are they going to interpret it in light of their own neuroses?
Yeah.
And this is the result.
Mm-hmm. And most importantly, we have to always remember to see this within ourselves and do penance for it. For that is why we are here, to be penitents in our little dungeon, trying to excoriate ourselves from our sinful ways.
Although sometimes the psychiatrist is probably what's requisite too.
Couldn't hurt in some circumstances.
But certainly here's the first batch of the penitence dungeon, and we hope that they atone for their sins.
As must we all.